it's time to make the video what is new. And as a matter of fact, I was surprised how much things we've done in the month of February, right? And it's a lot of building going on. Now, of course, I do like building, but still, I was surprised the amount of things that we've done. Now, let me first clean out the cache. I see the cache is still there. Let's see if number 3 pops up. There we are. So what did we do? We've done quite a bit. So basically it's gonna be a bit longer. We've changed the web design of several websites already, so we're going through all the websites and have a look at it. Arizer is a very interesting tool. It's a comprehensive platform designed to streamline ArcoLinux repository, etc., etc. It is super interesting, and we have, like I said, restyled all our, well, these websites already, right? And the plan is to rise them all. And we have a download possibility, we have a build possibility. This is new. There is a new ISO, build Sierra. And Sierra is going to be Plasma. So this is the video, and this is, of course, you recognize immediately the mountains of Plasma. Somewhere behind here we are in Plasma. So that's great. We have Arizer, which is XFCE, we have Sierra, which is Plasma, and there is even a third one, Area. It's the educational that we did here. So the point is, why not create exactly the same thing, rename it, and this was our an invention or idea or creation, an acronym. It's down here. We dubbed it Area, an acronym. We used the letters of Arizer, and Sierra is the same, derived from the word Arizer. So all is explained in 1 hour time. You can have a look down here. YouTube video says 1 hour time. It's gonna be created under the 60 minutes. You got yourself a new ISO called whatever you call it, and then you have the knowledge of GitHub, of course, already a little bit, so you can push things online and build, and you've got yourself another ISO, and you choose cinnamon, mate, whatever you want. It's gonna be on there. So that's been restyled. A new ISO that you just can download, by the way. So I did not show that, but there you go. This is new, and that is the old one, and that's the new one. So just the one. Okay. What else is new? Videos, of course, explaining all that. And we have also explained Area was a project, an educational project for a year ago, so we went into the technical details. You need to update from time to time. If I'm not there, right, you need to go and have a look what's changed. You need to cut yourself loose from me, get the knowledge, get anything you like and want. It's all for free. And voila. So that's explained. For later, maybe then you need to update things. Now, we were always able to install or build better the ISO, the Sierra ISO, the Arizer ISO with ArcoLinux AppGlade. So we made it possible, an extra line, to be able to also install the Sierra ISO with just a button. Well, install again, build, create the ISO, right? And it's up to you to install it, of course. So yes, that's new, and I've also explained it inside the video. So if there are guys out there who want to well, program in Python and GTK and create something equivalent, I've recorded my steps in order to have an extra line in here. So maybe it helps you understand Python and programming and such. So Arizer built Sierra is explained in here. Okay, ALCI is another website. We've tackled that one as well. And while we were there and working on it, right, we tested the ZenMod kernel again, because there were issues, let's say beginning of January, something like that, maybe December. And we said, okay, let's stay away from the ZenMod kernel until it's healthy again. And today everything is working again. So ArcoLinux XL ZenMod is there, or XS ZenMod is there, and as well the ALCI is here. So we can build it again, and as you see, this is changed as well. Another design, another website, so we can differ in design a little bit, change and have fun and learn. And here's the blog. So if you want to start from scratch, build your own distro, build your own ISO for you, your family, the world, doesn't matter. All the knowledge is here together with Carly and ArcoLinux 3, and maybe a riser. You can get some knowledge there as well, if not at least workflow, apps and all that. So you can build on so many. So I've made some more videos. You can build on Reborn OS, Endeavour OS, Garuda, Archcraft, Archbang, and still a blank spot for somebody else. So it doesn't really mean you have to stick on ArcoLinux, right? You learn on ArcoLinux and you are on something based on Arch and learn. So here you have the choices. You can choose any of these guys. This is a procedure you have to follow, and here is an example, but there are more examples, of course, other build and install videos, all ALCI videos. And the big question, what's now different between ArcoLinux, Carly, ALCI and RISE? Because there are a lot of choices, and that's because ArcoLinux is so modular. We can do anything with it. We can use Calamaris installer, we can use another installer. So things can change. We were here, I think. So that's that. Again, in the building department here, Power Project, how to create a new look for any desktop. There was somebody asking at some point in time. I'd like to have you to explain me how to create an ISO with a look, a special kind of look. And the question is very simple. The answer is simple. It's explained on Carly. We went from XFC to Plasma to Cinnamon. It's explained on ALCI. And again, here it is explained on ArcoLinux B. How to create a personal look of any desktop. I've written any desktop, but you need always to choose one desktop, right? And I've chosen to go for the most difficult one because, yeah, Plasma has so many folders and files and databases, and they all have to be perfect, otherwise it won't work. i3 is one folder in the .config, BSPWM is one folder in the .config, and so on. That's easy. So I took the most difficult Plasma desktop, which is Plasma, and I've given it a name because after creation, after doing all that, I thought, well, why shouldn't we have fun? Why shouldn't we have the package? And we've called it Edu Power. Edu means Eric Dubois, means it's personal. So personal project on the ArcoLinux, on the github.com Eric Dubois, right? But nevertheless, it's a lot of things. The summary is here. This is the look we ended with. We ended up with an Apple little logo, and now it has a Windows logo. Just joking. But this is the look, and a few more icons have been added to the bottom, and that's cool, right? You can create this yourself. Just watch the videos. So that's interesting, and all is explained. As you see, a lot of information. I believe 8 videos or something like that, that are project 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's scroll down. We are 7B, so yes, 8 videos. So a lot of explaining, a lot of building, and this is personalizing actually Plasma, so building plus personalizing, but it doesn't matter. It's the workflow that matters. If it's Mate, it's Mate, Cinnamon, Cinnamon. It's just the workflow that you need to know, and then you can create anything you like, and it will be your creation and you'll like it because you made the choices. One of the other things was at some point in time a user asked me, can we add something from the chaotic AOR? And I thought, yeah, shouldn't be that difficult. So I've changed all the scripts, and now we can add 4,000 packages from the chaotic AOR. Just choose, add them to the package list, and of course, indeed, that is a major selling point. I mean, if there are packages missing on ArcoLinux, you have to build them yourself. Well, if they are missing on Arch and ArcoLinux, you have to make them yourself, or a local repo, or a repo online, but why not from somewhere else, like Chaotix, which has 4,000 packages. So in that process of also a number of videos, we have created, renamed, created a new ISO basically called ArcoLinux XL Prime, which is my vision of an ISO that I would like to have, which means XFCE4 and chat WM. That's all I need in life for now, 2024. That's it. That's all I need. And there are 11 videos, it says here. 11 videos about it. And I just made another one just saying, if a user says, I want to have this ArcoLinux B thing, this XL Prime thing, right? Then you know where to go. You go to the ArcoLinux B website, and I've added here chaotic AOR, how to build ArcoLinux XL Prime ISO, Eric's selection of software. So that means I want to have Spotify, I want to have this GIMP, Inkscape, things that probably you say, I don't want all that, right? It's my selection. So if you want to see what it is, you have a look and you build the ISO yourself. There's nowhere to be downloaded. You build it. That's the point. We give you the power to build things. ArcoLinux B, we build things, and that's fun. That really is. Okay. So here is a Windows logo. Okay, having fun. So major selling point. Fine, you have a look, and yes, there's already somebody at ArcoLinux building ISOs, and that's of course normal, because we attract the people who want to learn how to build an ISO. And there is Carly, there is ALCI, there's Ariza, there's ArcoLinux. All the time I say compare. And he wants to make a kind of gaming ISO, I think. Steam, Proton, Wine, they're all on there. And we've tested his creation based, I think, on ALCI, or was it on Carly? It doesn't really matter. It's all the same thing. It's the same ecosystem. It's all explaining how to build ISO, and what do you call it, Carly or ALCI, doesn't matter. So focused on gaming and NVIDIA, as said here in the title of the video. So there's always somebody building, and if that's your thing or your future thing, then it's gonna be first, well, actually start with this link. That's where we send you a comprehensive guide to ISO building, which will show you, read everything from Carly, read everything from ALCI, read everything from Ariza, and from time to time we'll just gradually say, start with step 1. That's easy. Build the ISO, see what happens. Step 2, step 3, right? You make gradually it becomes more and more difficult. Simple as that. We've updated Calamaris and Arch ISO config for Carly as well. So updating Calamaris is important, and we explain everything to you. We explain what we do, what you need to do if there is a new Calamaris and if there is a new Arch ISO. There are steps to take. That's maintenance, and that's dreary, but it has to be done. And that's why people sometimes say, I start with a distro and I stop with a distro because it's too much work for me. We've decided to keep the Conquilua Archers as a package name. So if you Google it or you yay and paru it, it's not there. It used to be there, and we just keep on building it. As a result, we have a very new package, right? The latest package from the GitHub, but that means that 2 guys have died. We've deleted the 2 guys. Cyclo and Harfo are gone. So make sure you remove those guys from the .config conky, and there are 2 in there that shouldn't be in there. So watch the update video I've shown you in the update video from 02 to 03 to March, that you need to clean it out. There, I don't know how I got there. I think by watching videos from DistroTube. I don't know. Yeah, here it is. After watching DistroTube's video, we wanted a way to thank Derek for his years of support, and we've basically used his layout, his look and his design, but of course archified it. It has to be, the key bindings need to be our key bindings. So now you can have an installation, sudo pacman-s, ArcoLinux Qtile DistroTube, and watch at the same screen as DistroTube does. Wow. So that's the video, same look and feel. And Qtile, yes, there's a typo, guys. If you're on Qtile, I typed in somewhere during, I don't know when, 24/12, you see, 2024 December. We're not 24/12, so you need to actually type sudo pacman-s and get rid of these wrong versions. And there's another wrong version, I think, in xmonad as well. So if you see something like that, it can't be right. 24/12 means 2024 December. That's not the case. So think about that when you see other packages with that name. We've made contact with Mr. Green from Archbang, and we've made several videos. Again, this is ISO building, but that was first, and then later we said, okay, ArcoLinux tweak tool can be released on Archbang. So we've added a line down here as an extra supported ArcoLinux distro, and that's great, right? Another way of doing things. And I just made a video, if you have a look, about Archbang, and yes, it installs fine, and we've installed ALCI on it. Yeah, we built ALCI on Archbang, and that works as well. So here we find builds on Archbang, waiting for a nice logo for him to provide us. So lots of videos, 1 out of 7, right? 7 videos about Archbang, workflow, installation, ATT, rising, ATT, Nemesis scripts, changes to the Archbang, building my own ISO from Archbang, and so on, right? It is, well, seems to be an ISO month. From time to time we go and dive into the Arc theme. Every 6 months or so we get the new code in from the theme, from the Arc GTK theme, and then we start building 56 coloring schemes. All updated, and you can just install them with SoftwareM or with ATT or with Pacman, right? Just choose the ones you like. We're indeed new themes, 2 new themes, Dodger Blue and Arc Azure. Those are blue and they're new, and I thought I'll just include this one. A question of a user, but it's a question that comes up quite often. My disk is getting full, right? And I don't rely on machines and apps and all that. This just shows where it is full, and I'm showing you how to clean it manually. So keep control instead of clean my machine and whatever happens. I rather do it manually and explain this to you here. There's a little script, maybe you're interested in it. I should make this bold. ArcoLinux change theme, it's inside your bin folder, again bold. And if you copy paste it and give it another name, for instance Surfin, Papyrus, whatever is your name, and then it will never get overwritten with a scal. And you run it, you change the variables, icons this, cursor that, fonts that, theme that, run it, and it's set for any desktop you like. It immediately sets it everything. This is our video we're gonna put in here. The guys from Belgium know what BRT is, if you're old. And how to stay rolling has been explained already, and watch out for the conky folder. So some of the conkeys will not work, so don't get frustrated, just remove it, and that'll be that. Whew. 20 minutes video, but hours and hours of work. Enjoy the new stuff, and be safe. Cheers.